we're gonna get ready to do Purple Book for Friday. The first thing we're going to do is rhyming words, so I'm going to say and then you say. Our first set of rhyming words is mittens, kittens. Hot, got. Sad, bad. Deer, fear. Mouse, house. Good. The next thing we're going to do is beginning sounds, so sounds that we hear at the beginning of the word or at the beginning of our hill as we get ready to go up. Our first word is kitten. We hear the k at the beginning. The next one is mitten. We hear the sound. The next one is lost. What sound do you hear at the beginning of the word lost? We hear the l sound. The next one is fear. We hear the f sound. The next one is sad. We hear the s sound. Good. The next thing we're going to do is blending syllables. So we're going to take two parts of the words or the syllables and we're going to push them together to make one word. Our first one is kitten. Kitten. Little. Sparkle. Sparkle. Our next one is gentle. What word does that make? Gentle. Gentle. Our last one is mitten. Mitten. Good. The next thing we're going to do is final sounds or ending sounds, or the sound that we hear at the bottom of the hill. Our first word is team. What sound do we hear here in team? We hear the sound. The next one is shelf. We hear the f sound at the end of the word. Lamp. We hear the p sound at the end. Hard. We hear the d sound at the end of the word. You do this one. What sound do you hear at the end of sock? Sock. We hear the k sound. Good. The next thing we're going to do is segmenting syllables. So I'm going to have a word. I'm going to break it apart or segment it into its two parts or its syllables. Our first word is began. Began. Redo. Redo. Handle. Handle. Our next one is dirty. Dirty. Our last one is table. You break apart table. 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 Good. The next thing we're going to do is adding syllables. So we're going to take a word, we're going to add onto it, and we're going to push it together to make that one word. Our first one is sadly. 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 Wildly. Wildly. Mostly. Mostly. Dearly makes dearly. Partly. Partly. Good. The next thing we're going to do is deleting syllables. So we're going to take a word, we're going to delete or leave off that ending part of it, and it's going to leave us with one word, or part of one word. So our first word is shouted. So shouted without the id. Shouted without id is shout. Waited without id is wait. Heated without id is heat. Pounded without id is pound. Our last one is listed without id is list. Good job.